Well, I just got to my destination and got my stuff settled into my lodging, and I made some homemade chicken noodle soup last night for the family. So I brought some up here in my mason jar and I just heated it up. I'm going to have some dinner. After I have a dinner, then I will show you around the place and let you in on what I'm up to this weekend. So this is my home sweet home for the weekend. My friend has it here on her property and she's allowing me to stay here for the weekend for my adventure. So let's walk around the place and see what it's all about. And there's the river, the Black River. Don't think I'm going to trust stepping out on this dock. Well, maybe. Let me try it. And there's a lovely porch swing. And right there's the river. I'm thinking this is going to be a good spot for coffee in the morning. Keep walking around. So I tried to find her little footbridge that she showed me. I've only been here in the wintertime. I stayed here last winter for the polar roll race with a few friends. We stayed up in the main house. So I've never been here when there's green. I've only been here in the wintertime. So I tried to find her little trail that heads down to the river because we snowshoed over it and to cross the river, and then you can hike back to the waterfall. And I can hear it sitting here in this porch swing, but I could not find the trail, and I am not going to go exploring around places that I know nothing about all by myself. So I'm going to wait for my friend, and hopefully she'll have time tomorrow and take me for a walk down there and show it to me now. Last time I saw it, it was in the wintertime and it was frozen. So it'll be really exciting to go see it right now. And while I'm up here, I'm solo traveling. So what am I up to this weekend? Well, I signed up for another trail race, another trail half marathon. And I did the North Country Trail half marathon last year, which was my first trail race, my second ever trail run race. And the first one I did a half marathon back in 2016 with my good friend Sandy. So 2024, I did my second ever trail half marathon. And so I just love trail running so much. And I just needed a good challenge. So I said, well, I want to do something. So I just Googled half marathons, trail races in Michigan. And I just started reading them. And this one came up, the Lake Superior Shore half marathon. And I started reading the description, and it was exactly what I was looking for. You start off running on the beach of Lake Superior. It starts over by Presque and in Marquette. And you start running on the beach, and then you head up the elevation and you climb some ridge, and it has the views of the Huron Mountains. And then what really caught my attention was that you run back down, and it said parts of this course can be extreme. And I'm like, that sounds like my kind of challenge. So, and it wasn't that expensive. Some races are just so expensive, I just can't afford it. So this one, I think I only paid $65 for. I could be wrong, but I think that's all I paid for this half marathon. It's today's September 11th that I'm filming this, and my race is September 13th. So it's up here in the beautiful Upper Peninsula in Marquette, Michigan. And I came up alone. I couldn't talk anyone into coming up here with me to race it with me. But that's okay. The more you do solo things, the more comfortable you get. And I haven't done a whole lot of solo racing. I did a bike race up here a few years ago by myself. I drove up and camped out in a campground and that was a 66-mile gravel road race in Moran, Michigan. And so that was the first time I really did anything solo. So, you know, the more you do it, the just more comfortable you get with it. And, there, you know, I'm going to get to the race and you're just going to be surrounded by other athletes and other racers. And, you know, it's going to be a great time. The weather's supposed to be really nice. I think partly sunny and fits in low 70s, no rain. So this whole weekend's supposed to be really nice up here. So tomorrow I have the whole day to myself. So I'm going to try and maybe drive to a waterfall and do a short little hike in the area. And then I go into Marquette tomorrow late afternoon to pick up my packet. And then I'll scope out where I'm supposed to park the next morning. And then, yeah, bright and early, I have to get up and drive into Marquette for the race. So I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a good challenge, and I get to run on new trails I've never ran on before. So I can't promise how much video content I'm going to get during the race because my ultimate goal is not to trip and fall and hurt myself. So if I feel like I can pause enough or have clearance to get some good footage, I will. And then when I get to the extreme part, I'll probably just stop and walk. I have a feeling a lot. So I'll get some video of that to share with you. And of course, beautiful Lake Superior. So yeah, I'm excited, and this is going to be just a great weekend. I took an extra day to come up and just hang out and spend some time with my friend that lives here, and maybe hook up with a couple of young women that were on my fat bike team that go to school up here. I'm hoping to connect with them, maybe for coffee or just to say hi even, or a quick hug. That'll be good. And I'm just sitting here on this porch swing watching the beautiful sunset beyond those tall pines out there and listening. Well, I'm going to stop swinging and listening to the waterfall because I can hear it in the distance. So yeah, I'm going to turn this off and just absorb the peacefulness and just be here present in the moment. But there's my introduction to you, and I'll see you in the morning for coffee. Good morning. What a beautiful way to wake up. What a beautiful thing to wake up to, that mist in the trees. Then I'm going to just sit down here and enjoy some coffee down by the river and just listen to nature as it wakes up a little bit more before I start my day. Slept pretty good in the camper. It's like luxury camping for me. Just about. I'm not on the ground in my tent, which I really love. But it was nice. It's just nice having that camper. And she was so gracious to offer and open it up to me. So I'm going to get my morning started here with some coffee and just be present and absorb the morning. And then we'll go out and explore a little bit later today. And she has her own private trail down to those falls. So I'm going to walk through there later this morning or this afternoon when it dries up a little bit and walk down to the falls, and I'll share them with you. So good morning. Okay, so I got some directions, so I drove here. Now I'm walking to see if I can find these falls. I'm going to show them to you because I'm excited to see them and to show you. found Black River Falls. Beautiful. Well, good morning officially. So I've made it to the race site. I'm about an hour early. I always like to get there really early just so I can find a parking spot and then my nerves calm down. And so it's a beautiful day already. It's already 66 degrees out. However, it rained last night. So the trail is going to be wet, and wet ruts and wet rocks are slippery. So I'm just going to have to just be hyper focused today because I really don't want to trip and fall. And and it's like sunny skies. It's going to be a beautiful day for a race. I'm so excited to meet new people and run a new trail that I've never been to before and just see the views and the scenery. And I'm sure I'll be walking my fair share. So I'll be sure to get lots of pictures and some video. I am not going to be taking video while I'm running unless it's clear sailing and smooth, because that's just not a good idea. So yeah, I see a lot more cars pulling in. I'm just across the road from the official parking lot. So it's about 45 minutes to race time. So I thought I'd do a quick introduction video. I'm going to grab the rest of my Camelback and the rest of my gear and my coffee. And I brought a dry bag to put my hoodie in and my empty coffee mug. And has my name on it, and I'll just set it off somewhere by a tree and come and grab it after the race. So here we go, race day. I'm excited.
4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
All rock, and I will be making my way through it very carefully. Oh boy. Way down there. I have to go off course to see this. Mile 5 already. Woohoo! Cool. I think that's Lion's Mane. Awesome. This trail is so clear. Kudos if they actually came out and swept or raked this whole course, because it is like really clear. However, it is a mountain bike trail as well, and mountain biking helps keep trails clear, so it could be that too, but it's very lovely trail. Look how clean it is, and I think I hear water. Stay tuned. Next aid station. Another waterfall. Some more rocky stuff to navigate over. Boy, I'm glad it's not raining. Here we go up. This is the extreme section they're talking about. It's all jagged rock, slab rock, and then the trail had stepping stones on it and a lot of roots. But, oh my God, this is so fun. It's exactly what I was expecting and hoping for. So far, this race is not disappointing. I think I'm almost to the top. I was nowhere near the top. Oh, I cannot wait to see the views. Oh my goodness. Only 3 more. Woo! 3.1. Oh, the going down is more treacherous than the going up. Whew. Oh boy, all the way up there. Well, first wipeout. As soon as I landed, my calves and my feet cramped up. Woo, better slow down. One more. 1.1. 1.1. Beautiful Lake Superior. Well, I finished one fall and then one bad trip where I went like windmilling through the air and I thought I was going to face plant right into a tree. Those are worse. Those almost falls. Every muscle in my body cramped up from that, but I only had less than a mile to go. And then when I got to the finish line, my inner thigh just like seized up, and that is the most excruciating cramp I ever have in all the cramps I get. But oh my gosh, this race was amazing. Everyone was so friendly. This is the major fundraiser for the youth cross-country ski program up here. And they start kids on cross-country skis at age 5. I just think it's amazing. And so all the proceeds go to benefit kids on skis. And so I placed second in my age group. There was 3 of us. They were 9-year age groups. I understand a lot of races do that. I like it when there's 5-year age groups. But anyway, there was 3 of us over the age of 60. And I placed second. So I got a jar of Keweenaw Kitchens jam. That was the award. I love that because, you know, it's something local and it's not just another cheap medal, although medals are fun and everything, don't get me wrong. But sometimes something local from the area as an award is really awesome. And heck, the t-shirt was good enough for me. And just the experience, the course was so well marked. And I asked, and they do sweep the trail. And I would highly recommend this race. It is extreme. After you climb up that summit, that was Bareback Ridge and Bareback Mountain. So that was the summit there. And from there, probably the next 1.5 miles, it was really extreme. It was super rocky, slab rock, super big roots, and lots of like rock. And so I had to walk a lot. And but that's what I signed up for. I wanted something that was going to challenge me more than just running on a trail. And it did. But if you like really challenging runs and trail races, this one is put on your list. It's up here in beautiful Marquette, Michigan. You got to see the waterfalls, a couple of them. I got to see Lake Superior. I got to see the views from the summit, and just the woods were just beautiful, and they smelled so good. And for the most part, I was by myself most of the day, and everyone was just so friendly here at the race. So I'm highly encouraging others to come up and race it, and I'm definitely going to be talking some girlfriends into coming up next year. So now headed back to the car and headed back to Ishpeming, back to my camp. And a shower is in order, and we'll see what the day brings. I have one more night to stay here to relax, and so yeah, we'll see what I do. But what a beautiful race, beautiful day. I feel great just for those last trips, but other than that, I was feeling good. I tried to keep my pace steady, and I just enjoyed the scenery, and the miles flew by. So stay tuned. Let's see what else I can get myself into while I'm up here.